2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. So we do not lose heart. Though our outer self is wasting away, our inner self is being renewed day by day. This verse is for people who feel worn down, not because they've stopped trying, but because they're still showing up. If you've been carrying quiet fatigue, the kind that rest doesn't fully fix, stay here for a few minutes. This verse doesn't deny exhaustion, it doesn't talk over it or spiritualize it away. It acknowledges something very real. The outer self gets tired, the body feels heavy, the mind slows down, motivation fades. Some seasons take more out of you than others, and pretending otherwise doesn't make it truer. Scripture names that reality without judgment. It says, yes, the outside can feel like it's wearing thin. What's easy to miss is that weariness isn't presented as failure here. It's not a sign that you're doing something wrong. It's simply a part of living and showing up in a world that asks a lot of you. Faith doesn't cancel fatigue. Trust doesn't make you immune to being worn down. Even Paul, who wrote this, knew what it meant to feel spent, pressured, and stretched past comfort. But the verse doesn't stop with what's visible. It shifts your attention inward. While the outer self feels like it's wasting away, something deeper is being renewed day by day. Not all at once, not dramatically, quietly, gradually, daily. That matters because most people expect renewal to feel obvious. They expect it to come with energy, clarity, or sudden strength. But that's not always how it works. Sometimes renewal looks like endurance. It looks like getting up again even when nothing feels new yet. It looks like choosing patience when frustration would be easier. It looks like staying soft in a season that could harden you. Those changes don't announce themselves. They don't feel impressive in the moment, but they are real, and they are happening even when you can't see them clearly. Day by day is an important phrase here. Renewal isn't rushed. It's not measured in breakthroughs or milestones. It's measured in small, steady shifts that add up over time. The way you respond differently than you used to, the way you pause instead of reacting, the way you hold hope without forcing it. These are signs of something being restored beneath the surface. You might feel weaker than you once were, but you may also be steadier. You might not have the same energy, but you might have more clarity about what actually matters. You might not feel lighter, but you may be more grounded. That's not loss. That's refinement. Renewal doesn't always give you back what you had. Sometimes it gives you something deeper in its place. This verse is especially comforting because it doesn't promise instant relief. It promises presence over time. It says you don't lose heart because something is still happening, even in seasons that feel slow or heavy, even when progress feels invisible, even when you're tired of being strong. If you've been feeling worn down lately, let this be a reminder that fatigue doesn't mean you're falling behind. It doesn't mean God has stopped working. It doesn't mean you've missed something. It means you're human, and something deeper is still being renewed, quietly, faithfully, day by day. You don't have to feel better right now. You don't have to fix anything in this moment. Let the verse sit with you. Let it be enough. Though the outer self feels tired, the inner self is still being renewed day by day.